Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on.
Palmer now off the bootleg. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
12 yards.
Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And bulldozing his way through. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's a gain of
25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready?
There you go, play action with Palmer. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. First and 10.
First and 10.
This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
And this is going to be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short.
19 Tiger. Panther 60.
They'll try and throw for him with Palmer. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. From a yard out. And the Buccaneers are on the board here first in the season opener.
Makes the score.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing is Milton. Pass to the left side where he's got Bowers. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
To throw is Milton. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Incomplete. The coverage by Zion Metallo.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Come on. 19, 18. Go.
To throw, it's Milton. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers, 72 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 65 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. They'll get this down to the 38.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Palmer will throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Palmer. Toward the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
19 yards.
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
A gain of
someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now it's Palmer. This is caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
70 Lions, 79 Broncos.
Milton. That's to Bowers once again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards as they got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 1st downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to the end zone real fast.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. 2nd quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here's Milton now to throw. They'll get this out to Genty. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight 1st down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
Now Milton. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Bowers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
The kicker on.
Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Miles
tackled on the
Murphy.
play by Miles Murphy.
No gain on the play.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19, down. Panther 6, go.
Here's Milton. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. 47 yards. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And, Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Milton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
Panther and left, 1918.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
19 Lions.
Now it's Palmer. Full extension on the catch that time by Pryor. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it. And he got it. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Ready?
Now Palmer. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Palmer to throw. Able to find Pryor. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
First down, Buccaneers.
A run up the middle with Irving. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Tackle made at the
Certainly a nice
21-yard
job
line.
there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Palmer to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Palmer's hit, fumble. He loses the football. And the Raiders have recovered.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They'll find Ginty out of the backfield. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Looks like they'll move things around here.
The 22-yard line.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready? 70 Lions.
A run out of the gun with Ginty. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Yards. And a Raider first down.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Milton. This is caught by Tucker. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
31 yards.
That goes for a gain of 31.
Las Vegas.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
A run straight ahead with Ginty. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. 7th play in the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
Looking to throw. Milton. That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready, right?
Operating from the gun. Milton Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. The final shot before break. Milton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 2. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Ready.
On the give, Genty. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Ready.
3rd down and 6.
Go. Bronco 80.
Operating from the gun. Milton. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Off the play fake. Here's Palmer. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On the handoff, this is Irving. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Let's go.
Here's Palmer. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Palmer. Will try and do this himself. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Palmer now. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go!
From the shotgun, it's Palmer. He finds his man, complete. It's short. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That one goes for 24 yards.
A gain of 24 yards.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving, a 23-yard run. And the Bucs have retaken a third-quarter lead.
His kick
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 5.
Raiders 23.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first down, it's Genty. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
He's tackled.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a couple.
19 Tiger.
Throwing is Milton. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Sanders. And the Bucs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Wide open receiver complete. Look at the big fella go. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A big play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Raiders 23.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
To throw is Milton. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw, it's Milton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
15 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Ready. Viking 18. Warrior 70.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but this time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Got it. Ready?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Vallejo. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Go! Ready.
The quick throw complete into the flat out left. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Palmer will throw. Looking for Pryor long. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is brought in at the 21. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 27.
A give out of the gun to Genty. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the give, Genty. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game.
Warriors 70. Pioneer.
Now Milton. Finding room at midfield. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 41-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's Milton. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
4th down.
Now, that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly, and that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
7-yard gain. That's another Las Vegas first down.
Back to throw again. And this pass caught by Gray. Now it's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bucs 22-yard line.
Now a handoff to Genty. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
The Raider first down.
Back to throw. Milton out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he's got it. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain. Brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw. Milton. Touchdown. Dante Thornton taking it in. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had to feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hot 70.
They run out of the gun with Irvin. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense in with a big play.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Check.
A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. Now he's able to break to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Ready. Let's go now. Bronco 80. Hurt. Ready.
Once again, it's Irvin. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
On the ready.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
19 Tiger. Go.
To throw is Palmer. Player has it complete. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22.
It's fourth down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a fourth down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. And from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. First and 10. They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Panther 11. Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Tucker. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 34-yard line.
15 yards.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
This is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. That's caught by Tucker. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Buccaneers' 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Here's first and goal.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions.
Back to throw. Milton. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Third down and goal coming up here.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready,
Operating from the gun. Milton. Right side, and he finds Gray. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a two-point conversion to tie it.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's two-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the two-point conversion to tie the ball game.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
the Eagles. Hawk 70. Hawk, check.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. And now the Raiders will face an important two-point conversion attempt here. They'll try and throw for it. And that's caught at the 2. And he will get in. The two-point conversion is good. And we may be on our way to overtime. So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
18, run. Let's go. Ready.
Now it's Palmer. Now we'll tuck this and run. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Come on. Go.
Palmer to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And some room to roam now. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So conditioning going to be a factor here. Who can hold up to the test? It's overtime here in week 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly give a leg up with a solid drive here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Ready. Cook. Let's back in.
They'll run. Here comes Shinty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Viking.
To throw is Milton. Short throw caught by Bowers. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of
A little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what a coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you, but make them tackle. In other words, get it to one of your guys in space. If he makes someone miss, that could turn into the big play you're looking for.
Throwing is Milton. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now, someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 107 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Deputy! Cougar 19!
To throw, it's Milton. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. A run, it's Genty. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
On third down, here's Genty. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll go again with Genty. Able to fight for about 4 yards there in the 13. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Craft all 80. 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Milton. Hard throw. Incomplete.
Milton's pass.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
The kick by Carlson is good, and they have regained the lead. Now remember, this one is not over, but with the time running short here in this overtime, that could very well be the game winner.
Yeah, remember now, the other team does get a possession, but when the clock runs out, that's it. So that was a well-calculated drive to use up the majority of the clock and leave your opponent with little to no time left.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously a touchdown will win it. And brought down, but a big gain, a gain that they needed. And the only thing to keep in mind here is with him being tackled in bounds, that clock is moving.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Out of the gun, Palmer.
First down, Buccaneers.
Now he's going to step up and run. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. From the 46, here's 2nd and 2.
Buffalo 18.
Palmer now. And His throw is going to be incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Let's go, ladies. Let's go now. 60, 79. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Palmer. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Warriors, 70. Come on, let's go.
Now Palmer. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for Las Vegas, they needed overtime to do it, but they get the Week 1 victory thanks to the field goal. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will try to get back